Okay, let's get started. Clap on. I don't know.
Okay. This week's question is, we're getting new items in the lounge, such as the Indian food, thanks to Josiah. Is Josiah here?
No good, vanilla Coke. Vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke, we have vanilla Coke. So today's question is, what items should the lounge stock and why? Show derivation.
Can we suggest Pepsi products?
You can suggest whatever you want. The most hilarious answer will win, obviously. Okay, last meeting's question was, how will Kovacs finally die? And show your work. So, number 8, autoerotic asphyxiation. Rob, who signs his name, making it look like Roy. Raped by a monkey? Question mark? Maybe? Banana soup plus motor oil plus chicken fingers. I'm looking forward to that one. A real gypsy will find out he's not here either. In his sleep, quietly. Ironic, no? Katie Toller finally snapping and Chuck Norrising his ass. But we won't know that. We all know that one. Recreating the Aristocrats with an opossum, regulation ping pong paddles, and Hugh Laurie from television. I would say, what a way to go, though. Come on. He's been dead to me for many years anyway. Eat it. Tastes good. Okay. Today's topic is random stories that I literally just put together in like the past hour and a half. It's just for time. So don't expect too much today. So since these are stories from my past, this is yet another
He's Canadian.
Anyway, first one up, meat truck. Now, a couple people have already heard this story, so I'll just tell it for those who don't know. So one day, I was just outside my house, caulking the windows, minding my own business, when all of a sudden this guy in a pickup truck drove right in front of my house and just yelled out the window, "Hey, you want some meat?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want some meat. What do you got?" So he takes me to his truck, and like in the back of his truck, there's just a bunch of meat. And he's like, "Yeah, I got filet mignon, I got pork chops, whatever you want." So Alyssa confers about it, and she comes out, and I'm like, "Look at all this meat, it's a great price." And she's looking at me like I'm the biggest idiot in the world. I bought $40 worth. And sadly, the meat truck has never come by. And Rob...
He went by my house. I was so shocked by what this guy was saying. I did not respond.
Yeah, after this happened, I told Rob about it, and then like a few months later, the meat truck came to visit him. But you did not buy anything. So...
Did the meat truck visit you too?
No, I was wondering if the meat was spoiled.
No, it was good. It was frozen. Yeah, it wasn't like just like chopped it up in the back of the truck. No, it was actually packaged. It was not like raw or anything. I don't know. I thought it tasted fine. Apparently, buying from the back of a truck is a no-no. Okay. Why you don't let me answer the phone? A couple of people heard this. One time I got bored. I just decided for a few months to just, when I answered the phone, just to say dead babies. Just for no reason whatsoever. Like, no one noticed. Like, absolutely no difference. I would just say dead babies, be like, "Oh, hey, blah, blah, blah." Why you don't go to Walmart? Okay, so this one will gross you out. So one time I'm at Walmart, I'm standing in the checkout line with my wife, buying assorted products, and all of a sudden I smell this stench. And it's hard to describe, but at first I literally thought it was me. And so I'm like kind of standing away from people so I don't think it's me. And as I got closer to the checkout, I find out it's the lady behind the register. So really nasty smell. It's some kind of body odor. I don't know what it was, but so we check out. We find out, like, after we check out, we're walking to the car, we still smell it. And then we realized that wherever we touched the food that she had touched, the smell had, like, gone to us. And not only that, like, when we got home, we had to, like, throw out all the boxes that the food came in and wash everything, because it all smelled like register lady. It was really nasty. I don't know why I'm telling you this. It makes no sense.
That's terrible.
I know. It was really nasty. So enjoy that. Let's take a moment. Why you don't live with me? So back when I lived in my apartment, basically for the summer, I would typically just leave the apartment, go to my parents' house for the summer. So you do those normal things. You kind of turn everything down on low as that you could. So I had some frozen food and stuff like that in the fridge, and I turned down the fridge, but apparently I turned it off. And then I left for 3 months. So I came back, we opened the fridge, and just like a punch in the face. That's the best way I could describe it. So we're cleaning out the fridge, then I find out the dishwasher had backed up like 2 months before, so that had like nasty stagnant water in it. We also had a bag of potatoes we forgot under the sink that had like maggots and stuff on it. Really gross. So we're cleaning all this, the place just smells horrible, like you're about to throw up. And then all of a sudden, we get a knock at the door. I am not making this up. It was like a cleaning fluid salesman. I kid you not. I kid you not. He was selling some kind of organic cleaner or something. So he starts his little spiel. He's talking, and then all of a sudden he stops mid-sentence and he like smells the air. And I'm completely 100% serious. Then he says, "Whoa, dude, you got a lot of problems here. That's okay. I'll get my quota from someone else." And then he walked away. Cleaning guy would not sell me cleaner. That's how bad it smelled. So don't live with me. I'm apparently an idiot. Okay, so why I won't get a job in France. This one's just pretty short. I once got yelled at by my advisor at ME because one day I was just making a whole bunch of disparaging remarks about the French, and he thought that was improper, I guess. It really is France, who cares, right? What do we think about the French? So why the Chinese don't like me? So this one was actually very recently. I was in the clean room the other day, and I was training a Chinese colleague of mine. And Adam was with me. I don't know if you guys know Adam, but his wife is Chinese. And they were talking about like his wife now is Chinese and their son, and she was asking, "Oh, do you or your sons, or do you speak Chinese?" They're like, "No, but whenever she teaches my son, I'm just going to listen in on that." And I said, "Well, that's going to be kind of hard because he's only half yellow, so it just won't work that well." Then the Chinese colleague goes, "What's yellow?" So then we end up having to explain all the colors of the racist rainbow. So we're sitting there saying like, "Oh, so-and-so is black, we're white, you're yellow, Indians are brown, whatever." And we're explaining all this. We're saying it's really racist, it's really demeaning. So we go through all that, and then she goes, "Oh, okay," and then just goes on to work. Like, completely didn't make her know. Why Purdue sucks. So this is a neat little bug. I found a bug in Purdue's tuition calculating software. Apparently there's 2 versions of it or something. I paid my tuition bill online once, and then I got hit with a late fee because basically the online calculator is different from the actual Bursar calculator, and there was a round-off error by 1 penny. I literally had to go in and pay 1 penny. I got the receipt somewhere, but I literally had to pay 1 penny, or else like all my classes were going to get canceled. I think they waived the late fee. Yeah, I was the only one that found it. Like I had some really weird number that just rounded. Okay, why I'm not a webmaster. Try to guess the name of the domain that I own, that I bought for $1 back in the day. Now you know it. I really do own this. So if you want an email address, subdomain, I can hook you up.
I have my dot.
Say what?
I have my dot.
If you want. Or big or giant, whatever you want. Giant dot. And I think that's all I got for today. So that's all.